This is a Fulcrum side quest Minisode. Short, focused opinions on psychology and storytelling, personal reflections, unscripted thoughts, maybe even some of your suggestions. Here's Fulcrum.
Welcome to Side Quests, a Minisode series from Dark Character Profiler. These are the detours, the hidden trails off the main path, where we explore the overlooked, the unexpected, and real-world psychological echoes. Let's get into today's side quest. Silence is often described as peaceful, as something we're supposed to want. We talk about silence like it's a goal, like if we could just eliminate noise, everything would settle. But for a lot of people, silence doesn't feel calming. It feels uncomfortable, restless, and sometimes overwhelming. Psychologically, silence isn't empty, it's active. When external sound drops away, the brain doesn't shut down, it turns inward. This inward shift activates what's often called the brain's default mode, the system responsible for self-referential thought, memory, imagination, future projection. In other words, thinking about ourselves. For some people, that feels reflective, even restorative. But for others, especially analytical thinkers, creatives, or people who live in their heads, that inward focus doesn't slow things down. It accelerates them. Thoughts don't arrive one at a time. They overlap, stack, compete. Silence gives them all the room they want. This is why silence can feel louder than sound. Not because something is wrong, but because nothing is containing the flow. Background noise does something important here. Music, a familiar show, a steady voice. These sounds don't demand attention. They anchor it. They occupy just enough mental bandwidth to keep the mind from spiraling inward without direction. This isn't distraction in the way we usually mean it. It's containment. The brain is still thinking, but it's thinking with boundaries. And boundaries matter, especially during times of stress, disruption, or emotional overload. During the holidays, routines break down, schedules shift, emotional demands increase. And when structure disappears externally, the mind often looks for structure internally. Sound becomes one of the easiest ways to create that structure. That's why people play music while cooking, or leave the TV on while cleaning, or listen to a podcast while doing something routine. It's not about needing constant stimulation. It's about regulating attention. Silence asks the brain to hold everything alone. Sound shares the load. And if silence feels uncomfortable for you, that doesn't automatically mean avoidance. It may simply mean your brain works better with scaffolding, with something steady in the background. Something predictable, something familiar. That's not a flaw, it's information. And understanding how your mind responds to silence isn't about forcing quiet. It's about choosing the kind of sound that helps you stay present. That's the end of this side quest minisode. Thank you for coming along with me on a journey off the beaten path. See you next time.
That's it for today's side quest. If you have any topic suggestions, send us an email at darkcharacterprofiler@gmail.com. Don't forget, Dark Character Profiler returns next week. Thank you for listening.